did you just fart? Literally, as I come over to you and we start this video, that is so
Do you
gross.
see this whenever you're editing?
Yes.
How much do you love it? Do you laugh?
No, it's not funny. It's disgusting. It's so gross. Okay, hi.
Hey.
Welcome back for another 40 episode.
There was, did we talk about that? Did we talk about that comment?
Is it funny? Pops tooted.
The tofu made me gassy.
Oh my god, everything makes you gassy.
So, what we eat in a day, but we need to rewind, right?
Yeah, because right now it's dinner.
We're about to eat dinner. It looks delicious, but we can't just start with dinner.
Let's take you back to the beginning of the day.
Beginning of the day.
Breakfast.
Rewind.
Go.
I'm Juby and this is Justin, and meet our sweet nugget Azalea. We've been living in our self-converted school bus since 2018, and after a year and a half of building our home, we've finally hit the road. Join us for the ride as we continue our adventures in our big red pepper.
Since Azalea had some leftover yogurt with blueberries in the fridge, I whipped her up some porridge with a little bit of honey and some of our oat milk. Stirred it all up and just mixed it in with her yogurt for her to have for breakfast, along with a banana as well. What do you think, Azalea?
Good.
Then for my breakfast, I had some leftover hash browns in the fridge. I just grated a white potato and some yellow squash. I scrambled up a couple eggs with some salt and pepper. We had also seared some tomatoes, so I re-seared those. Toasted up an onion bun.
One, two, three. Ooh, yeah.
Justin's pro-scrambled tip is as soon as the egg hits the skillet, turn the skillet off and let the heat of the pan cook it. I served it up with a little sriracha and enjoyed my meal.
If only I had avocado.
It's been a little fussy today, not feeling so hot. Let me get that boogie for you. There you go. So anyway, Mom has gone to the office to get some work done and catch up. And now it's my responsibility to make lunch. I hope I can deliver. So I was digging around and what I found was, oh hey, some really yummy leftovers of.
No.
Yeah, no, I figured you wouldn't want to eat that. Then we also found these yummy Brussels sprouts.
No.
You don't like those either, I figured. So that's gonna be Pops's. Are you gonna put the lid back on?
Eat it, Mama.
You want Mama to eat it?
Yeah.
Okay. Some spaghetti noodles
No.
with a little bit of
No.
pasta sauce.
No.
Oh, you don't want this either?
Baby.
It's for babies.
Yeah. That's Mama's.
That's Mama's. To be honest, I don't even know if she's gonna eat it. She's been really, really picky today, so. If you couldn't tell, the strategy here is basically throw everything in the kitchen sink at her and just see what she eats. Thank you, Moms, for these delicious pickles. If you ever want to keep your child occupied with a job in the kitchen, have them shell boiled eggs. She's so good at it with her tiny little fingers. Are you gonna eat it?
Yeah.
Gonna add some salt and pepper?
Yeah.
Good. Here's for Pops. Didn't even let me cut it in half and put salt and pepper on it. Let me get you a plate. Here you go. Our water pump has decided to putter out. So, we haven't been able to do dishes today. And the pump won't be here for another couple days. Old school style washing dishes. I think we're gonna have to go up to the well and get some water and bring it back so we can wash dishes. So, needless to say, the kitchen's a mess, so don't mind it. Sorry.
Oh. Wow.
Wow, there's a hole in it?
New one.
You got a new one?
Buy it. Getty.
Scatty.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Eggy.
Oh yeah, that's eggy.
This.
That spinach?
Chicken.
Mmm.
Yummy.
Alright. Did you help me clean up?
No.
No. So we just got done cleaning up. We had a little bit of leftovers that we got to store away for another day. Lunch can be a hectic time trying to pull everything together. Because someone's got the sniffles, I don't think she's feeling too well. I'm going to see if I can read her some books and get her to take a little nap.
No.
As you guys probably know, mealtime and what we eat in a day fluctuates so much. I mean, there's days where we're, basically pulling everything we can find in the cupboard to make whatever makes some type of sense. And then there's times when we're really organized, like tonight, and we have all the ingredients we need. Most importantly, I think if the ingredients that we keep in the house are consistently healthy and whole foods, then more often than not, the stuff that you're going to eat is going to be healthy and full of whole foods, obviously, except for the occasional ice cream and chocolate, which is also a must. Just keep whole foods in the house. If you're in a bind, create whatever you can, and if you have the time, schedule out meals. Simple as that.
So while I'm here at the office, I'm gonna have a smaller lunch since I had a pretty big breakfast. I just brought a Honeycrisp apple with me and granola bar that I made earlier.
Line your 9-inch pan with parchment paper, throw in your oats, Rice Crisps, some raisins. I like to scrumple them up so they're all loose. Pumpkin seeds, coconut flakes, chocolate chips, and then give it a good mix. Should be nice and blended. In a pot, throw in some peanut butter, brown rice syrup that you can find at like a Whole Foods or a co-op locally. Add some vanilla, coconut oil, and heat it up on low, stirring it, helping that coconut oil really melt down, and then mix it into your blend and throw it in the baking tray. You want to spread it out evenly all throughout the tray, trying to squeeze it into those corners. If it helps, hold the actual parchment paper. Start packing it down with the back of the spoon, just sort of evenly across, and then I like to use my hands and really pat it down so it's nice and even. Folding the parchment paper over, throw it in the freezer, and for like maybe 30-45 minutes. Once it's solidified and like nice and stuck together, you can pull it out of the pan, pull away your parchment paper, and chop it up into 8 even pieces. I like to do them rectangular shaped, but you could really cut them up however you wanted to. I keep these stored in the fridge for up to 10 days.
So much goodness in this. I'm so excited about this for lunch. And I'm also probably just gonna have my tea. Keep me warm and do some editing and get back home and make some yummy dinner tonight. It's extra yummy and sweet and salty. So good.
It's dinner time. We are gonna make an Asian noodle dish. So the other day I went to some like Asian supermarket that had a bunch of things. What's that place called? Li Ming's. I know I got a lot of different noodles. They're just a really good price in like big quantities, and they've got a lot of diverse noodles that you wouldn't find like at your regular supermarket. So I would definitely recommend going to a like specifically Asian supermarket if you're looking for Asian things. But I picked up some bok choy, some tofu, some bean sprouts, and then I also have a sambal that's going to be delish in our sauce. And I'm going to throw in some purple cabbage.
Babe.
What?
I'm really excited for this dish.
Me too.
It's going to be so good.
Me too, yeah. There's going to be garlic in there, spring onion, carrot, and some leftover portobello mushrooms. So we'll see what we come up with. Oh yeah, and ginger if I didn't already say it. But I think it should be something yum. And broccoli. Azalea has the broccoli.
Where are you going with the broccoli? You want to cook it?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do it together. Can you scooch back so there's space for the cutting board?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So start by prepping all your veg and chop up your broccoli, throw it into your wok, preferably if you have one. Chop up your cabbage and your carrots. I cut my cabbage like an onion so that it's small pieces. And I also prepped the bok choy just by chopping everything horizontally on the stem. Threw it all in a separate bowl. Added a little oil to my broccoli and started prepping the mushrooms, which I then put also in the bowl with the bok choy. Throw in your cabbage with your broccoli and kind of give it a nice stir. Prep your carrots by julienne, cutting them into nice long strips. Take a moment for some water. Give your veg a nice mix. We're working with only 2 burners, so if you have more burners, obviously you don't need to do this. You could be cooking your bok choy and mushrooms at the same time as your other veg. Or if you have a massive wok, you could just cook it all in one go. I chopped up my spring onions and prepped my tofu, being sure to check in on those mushrooms and bok choy. Chopped my tofu up. We were going for big cubes, so I chopped it up. Let's see, I'm terrible at math. I don't know how many cubes this would produce, but basically 4 by 4 by 2 by I think 6. Oh no, 5. Throw in some cornstarch into your bowl and start dusting your tofu. That's what's gonna give it the nice crunchy texture on the outside of your tofu. So I threw in my veg all together, added a bunch of oil, just vegetable oil, and I was gonna use that once it's reached about 400 degrees Fahrenheit to fry up this tofu. I like to do a shallow fry. I know it's probably way easier if I did a deep fry and just covered everything in oil, but sometimes I just prefer having less fry oil that we save for frying all our fried goods. Mix up the veg and add your sauce, which we will get back to. Prep your noodles. We used about 4 nests of egg noodles for this recipe. Gave it a mix. We were also running out of water, so I was trying to make sure all those noodles were covered in water. Since our water pump is broken, we're doing the best we can. Strained those noodles out and pulled the rest of the tofus out. Making my sauce, so I added some soy sauce, sesame oil, chopped up some ginger, peeled the outsides, and then I used a lemon zester to grate up that ginger. Any tool in the kitchen is a tool I like to use, so just use the carrot peeler. Added about 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. That's what gives the Asian sauce that really delicious, like slurry. I topped it off with some water, gave it a nice shake about, and threw it into a pot using a whisk. I stirred it and squeezed a little extra orange juice. I forgot to video, but I added about a tablespoon of sambal, which is like a chili paste. So I threw in my noodles with the veg, gave them a nice stir, and mixed it all up with the sauce. Chopped it off with some bean sprouts and spring onions and served it up with some sriracha. The whole gang is here ready for some dinner!
Thanks, Mouse, for cooking.
You're welcome.
It's delish. How does it say?
Is it yummy?
Biden.
Biden. You bit your lip?
Ew.
Ew.
Alright, we are gonna enjoy some dinner. We hope you guys enjoyed this video and are inspired for some recipes that you guys can make at home. I don't know.
Is this going in the recipe book?
I think yeah.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. You gonna tell them what you have for dinner?
And this is dinner. And who doesn't love crunchy tofu?
Cheesy face.
Just saying. Alright, we're gonna eat. We hope you enjoyed this video and we will see you again next time for another video. Peace.
See ya. Nice popsicles in.
Do you know what's inside it?
Yeah.
What? Tell us.
No.
It's just I think it's just like a leftover green smoothie. So like banana,
Yeah.
kale.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that this one has a green juice in there, so it's got like fennel, cucumber, all kinds of other goodness in there too.
Mama.
It's Mama's old smoothie.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you like it?
For Pops, I choose butter pecan.
No.
Yum.
No.
No? Okay. Is that enough? Ice cream.
Yeah.
You want some ice cream?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's like, why are you giving me the smoothie popsicle?
You've been holding out on me this whole time.